Hi everyone, long time no see. I remember it was like a couple of years ago, I did my video about polycystic ovarian syndrome, my struggles, and how I changed my health, diet, exercise, and lost quite a bit of weight. And I remember in that video I told you about me going to the hospital and doctors telling me that the chances of me getting pregnant are really low. Well, I've got some news for you. We have this happening here. I'm pregnant. I'm almost not pregnant. This little one is due pretty much in a couple of days, so yeah, it's very exciting. I've been really busy, to tell the truth. I have a business now, as probably you already know, and I've been studying bachelor's degree in business, so I've been absolutely busy with everything, and had no time whatsoever to film myself. Didn't even feel like sitting down and filming myself because I've been so busy. But yeah, I had to withdraw from my studies for a few months, because I'm gonna have the baby and I want to really enjoy that time with my little one. But yeah, finally got pregnant, yay! So I'll tell you, if you haven't watched that first video that I posted, I'll link it down below. But we have been married for 9 years, and because I had the polycystic ovarian syndrome, I had the problem. I always, at the back of my mind, thought I probably will never get pregnant, and I didn't even want to try, because I knew I'll be really disappointed if I tried to get pregnant. So I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna have kids probably in my life, so I'm gonna concentrate on my relationship. I'm gonna, know my husband better, and just enjoy the life and not stress about having a kid. And last winter in Australia, which is summer in the other hemisphere, we decided that I decided that I was ready to start trying to have kids. And to my surprise, first month we tried, I got pregnant. How crazy is that? I know. It's really exciting. I'm very thrilled, very tired at the same time. He's getting very heavy. He's due like any day now. And yes, it's a boy. So I've got some notes. I don't want to forget. I want to tell you everything in this video. I didn't want to make like small little videos. I just wanted to make a long video and share my experience and share a few things that I've learned during my pregnancy, because I know how much this helps a lot of women out there. 9 years ago, I was really overweight. I had extremely painful periods. I was having my periods. The one time my periods didn't come for 5 months, and I knew that I had a problem and I needed to fix the problem, but I didn't know how to do it. So I started researching and I learned about PCOS, and I went to the doctor. They confirmed I have PCOS. My husband actually researched on Google and he told me, Alina, I think you have PCOS, and which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I was like, okay, let's go to the doctor and confirm. We went to the doctor, they checked, and they told me that I did have PCOS. So it was really hard on me. But then I read a lot about it, and I realized that actually I can control it. I don't have to stress and get into depression, which, yes, okay, I got quite depressed about it, but then I realized, what's the point? You know, it is what it is. Some people have more serious issues than I do. I just have to learn how to control it. And I started changing my diet. I started exercising. I lost quite a bit of weight, and my periods regulated, and I was like, oh great, okay, that works. So the trick with PCOS is it's like diabetes. Well, a part of PCOS is diabetes. You probably will have diabetes, but it's like diabetes, you know, you always have diabetes, but you can control it, right? PCOS is the same. You'll always have PCOS. It doesn't disappear. It's always gonna be a part of you. You just have to learn to be on top of it and not let it affect your life. The way you do it is by eating healthy food. I stopped eating meat, which was the best decision of my life, because extra hormones from animals were not helping me with my problem. So I got rid of meat, and I made sure that I used a lot of protein from other sources to help with my periods, with the period pain. I actually bought this cream, which had yam cream in it, wild yam, and it's amazing, wild yam, for period pains and regulating periods. And then I realized it doesn't have all the ingredients that I want the cream to have, and it has some nasty things in there that are absolutely not helpful for my PCOS. My dream was to create creams that could help women with the same issues that I have, and I decided that I'm going to make my own cream to help out with periods, and I finally did that. My dream came true. I bought this company, and I decided that definitely one of my products is going to be wild yam cream. Now, you have to use it constantly, right? And you can't get pregnant while you're using this. This is just to regulate, right, your periods. It is very helpful with the pains and everything. But if you want to get pregnant, you need to stop using this. But I always suggest that you make sure that you get on top of your health, which is using this cream for like 6-12 months, losing the weight, getting healthy, exercising, and after that you will feel ready that you can go ahead and get pregnant. But until then, I realized, it's time for me to use this cream and see how I go. So yeah, here are my creams. You can see I have one for women who are over 18, and the other cream is for women who are and the other cream is for teenagers. So why separate the two? Because Vitex Agnus Castus, which is one of the best things to use for periods, is not good for teenagers. It's like when you drink sleeping tablets and you keep drinking sleeping tablets, your body just gets lazy and doesn't want to produce melatonin anymore, because it thinks that, oh, you're going to be putting melatonin anyway, so I can stop doing what I'm doing and I can become lazy. Same with Vitex Agnus Castus for teenagers, because they're not developed fully. They cannot use that in the cream, so I eliminated that completely for teenagers, and for 18 plus it's perfectly fine to use Vitex Agnus Castus. It's quite powerful. and our body is already kind of used to the process, so it doesn't affect anything. Let's wait for another plane to go. That's a little bit about my business, and I also mentioned that I am studying a bachelor's degree in business, majoring in marketing management and international business, but in Australia you can only have two. Well, this specific Southern Cross University, I'm studying at Southern Cross University, and they won't let me put a third major, unfortunately. But basically I'll be doing all the subjects for the third major, but they won't put it on my degree. So I'll have two majors and a third one, which is not going to be on the degree. And I was studying while I was pregnant. First, I did 2 sessions. Every session is 4 months, so you have 3 sessions for the year. First session I did 3 subjects. Second session I did another 3 subjects. And while being pregnant, I got 3 high distinctions for my last 3 subjects, which was amazing. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'm working on my business and studying. A little bit about, I know it's all over the place, but I want to kind of tell you everything in the video, because I don't know if he's going to be born like today. Maybe like during this video my contractions might start and I might have to go to the hospital. Please don't. Just wait. Anyway, so yeah, another thing that I learned that I thought would be really helpful for women who are going through pregnancy is what things you actually need to set your mind at ease. Because, okay, I watched way too many videos of women giving birth, and yeah, it's not the best idea in the world to sit down and watch 300 videos of women giving birth, because when you're pregnant, because you just freak out. But I have some few tips and tricks for you. Let me just get them. Okay, so for me, I psychologically could not understand how this thing can come out from down there. Like, how is it possible that this massive thing is going to be coming out? And I think that's the most thing women are worried about and stressed about. They're like, oh, I don't think I can do it. I don't think that's gonna happen. Our bodies are actually made to, like, millions of women are going through this every year, pretty much, giving birth. But I just could not understand, and I was having major anxiety attacks just thinking about birth until one of my friends told me about this thing. Okay, the box is squished, but there it is. Okay, camera, concentration, no. There you go. So this is called Epino. Pretty sure most of you haven't heard of this. Even my doctor haven't heard of this. But you can get it. I got it from John Flynn Hospital. It's $180 Australian, and it's totally worth the money. I'm not getting paid to promote the product or anything, but I found it to be extremely helpful. A person who stresses quite a bit because of the nature of my life. I've got quite a bit of stuff to do all the time, and it has been bothering me just thinking about birth and me being able to push a baby out. This Epino, remember this, like if you're pregnant, you need to get this. What it is, it's a machine like this, I don't know what you call it, but it's a device like this. It's pretty much a pump, right? So you pump, and this is a balloon which goes, you can't put more than this much down there. So this goes into your vagina, and you start pumping it. So you start pumping it. You might be able to only go this far first time, I don't know, this far first time. Second time you might go even further. And they have a measuring chart. You can measure and see, yeah, is it? Centimeters, there you go. And this is a chart. Let's see if camera will concentrate. This is the chart, and you put the balloon next to it and see how big you got, how the balloon got. And basically this is stretching your perineum and helping you not to have any tears. This is brilliant stuff. Not many people are talking about this, but it's an absolutely amazing device to use. First of all, it helps you psychologically to be prepared to push a baby out, because this way, when I started, you have to get to 10 centimeters first of all. So 10 centimeters, you get to 10 centimeters, and it means that pretty much you can push the baby's head out with no problems at all. Even if you get to 8 centimeters, you're fine. But this has been extremely helpful for me psychologically, just understanding that I can actually stretch my perineum to 8 centimeters already. 7.5, I think I got to maximum. I have to still get to 8 centimeters, that's my goal. But just psychologically, I realized that it's fine, it's okay. My body can actually do it. And I don't have to stress about it anymore. I don't have to worry about it. And it also helps you exercise your muscles. So when you insert the balloon, the perineum, and start stretching the perineum, you can do lots of exercises to build the muscle there. You know, exercise the muscles. And yeah. This is just a must if you're pregnant, and if you are having any stresses and depression over how you're going to be pushing a baby out from down there, and how not to tear down there, you need to get onto this product. This is really good stuff. So that's one of the things that I learned from one of my friends who actually used this. She didn't use it with her first baby, and she had a tear, and second and third babies she had no problems whatsoever, and because she started using this. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, and I can definitely recommend any of you who are worried about any tears or anything, just use this device, you'll be fine. So that's that. Another device that I learned about. Already packed it for the hospital, but it's this device right here. This is a TENS machine for contractions. It is brilliant. Okay, so I have TENS machine. Oh, that's mine actually. This is my TENS machine that I bought many years ago, like 7 years ago. And it's just amazing if you have any muscle pains, muscle aches. This device, you put pads. They have sticky pads which are connected to this device, which works with batteries. And when you turn it on, it sends electricity, like very mild electricity. and it helps with the muscle pain. It's amazing stuff. And another friend of mine told me about this specialized TENS machine, which is for contractions. When your contractions start, you actually put this machine on your back, and as soon as contraction starts, you turn it on, and it helps you not to feel contractions, not to have that massive pain from the contractions, because as soon as contractions start, they sense the electricity, and contractions kind of don't feel that painful anymore. And this friend said that she used this TENS machine when she was having her contractions, and she thought it was brilliant. She thought it was really helpful, and she lent it to me. I'll have to give this back to her. I'll be using my own sticky pads and everything, but yeah, she gave me this machine, and let's see, I'll tell you if it's going to be helpful for me. She said it was definitely helpful for her. So another thing you take to the hospital as soon as your contractions start, you stick the pads on your back, and it has a contraction mode. You turn it on and you're good to go. Another thing that I thought you might be interested in, you might have never heard of it. I personally never heard of it, so yeah. Maybe another question you might have is being a vegetarian. Can you go through pregnancy without eating meat? The answer is absolutely yes. I went and checked everything, absolutely everything, and the only thing that I was having problems with was vitamin D, which has nothing to do with meat. It was winter at that time, and we were not going outside at all because it was during the COVID lockdowns, so we were staying inside quite a bit. So the only problem that I had was vitamin D. We bought vitamin D tablets, and I had to use them for a while, and after the lockdowns were done, we started going outside, and that was fine. Another issue I had was iron. My iron levels were low, and we bought liquid iron, which is the best iron you can buy. It's the most bioavailable for your body, and you take it with a bit of orange juice or something citrusy that helps it absorb so much faster. And the problem with iron is it takes a while for your body to top up on iron, and I was quite low. I was anemic, and I did go ahead and made sure I organized to go to the hospital and get the iron infusion, because during pregnancy you might be losing quite a bit of blood. You need your irons to be topped up. I know a friend who didn't do that, and she had massive problems when she was having a baby. She lost a bit of blood, and she was feeling terrible. So learning from her lesson, I made sure that I went and got my iron infusion. It takes about 3 to 4 weeks to kick in, but I did it a couple of weeks ago, and hopefully when I'm having the baby, I'll be fine. My iron levels will be topped up. So that's another one, another thing that I was lacking in, iron. I think it was pretty much it, just iron and vitamin D. Those two things that I had problems with. Everything else was fine, didn't have issues with anything else. So yeah, that was good. If you have PCOS and you're trying to get pregnant, hopefully this video was a little bit helpful. Yeah, I wish you all the best. Hopefully you can conquer your PCOS and get pregnant and experience the joy of being pregnant. It's one of the most beautiful things in the world. I can't explain it, and I know a lot of you probably are feeling really down because you can't get pregnant. Don't feel like that. don't let yourself get stressed and depressed. Just slowly work on your health, exercise, and yeah, something will happen. When the right time comes, you will get pregnant. Hopefully, I really hope so. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Sorry I'm so tired today with this gigantic belly. Imagine how I sleep at night. I cannot. I nap at night. I can't wait until I can actually sleep again. I'm a tummy sleeper, right? I sleep on my tummy. I can't sleep on my side. So this whole time I had to sleep on my side, and I was having major shoulder cramps because I was just squeezing my shoulder trying to sleep. Yeah, it has been quite difficult for me, the sleeping part of pregnancy. But yeah, soon, couple of days and he's out. Can't wait to meet this little guy. All right, thanks guys so much for watching. You take care, and I'll see you in my next video, where I probably will be going through what I'm packing to take to the hospital. Actually, it's funny that a few days ago my contractions started, and I thought, oh, definitely he's gonna be born. I was having really bad, I don't even know if they're called contractions, but like for 30 seconds I would have this massive pain in my tummy, and then they would calm down, and then I would have another 30 seconds of massive pains in my tummy, and it would calm down, they would calm down, and it lasted for 15 minutes. So I thought, oh, you know what, I'm ready to give birth. Contractions started, but no, after 15 minutes he decided that he was not ready to come out to this cruel world. And the funniest thing is that I packed his bag. I've got nappies and whatever I'm gonna be using at the hospital, but I didn't pack my bag, and I'm like, Brandon, my husband's name is Brandon, I don't have anything. I don't have any clothes I've packed for the hospital. Can you please pack the bag for me? And while I'm having this massive pains in my tummy, he's like, what do you need? I'm like, oh, I need this and I need that. And he was trying to pack the bag for me, you know, because I need I need a bag as well to take with me. So everything is packed now, and next video I'll be doing is showing you what I packed to take to the hospital with me. So stay tuned, and yeah, hopefully next video is not going to take a year to come. Anyway, take care and see you next time. Bye.